Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Bugfables. In the last episode, we went through quite a roller coaster of emotions, all because of the honey production plant's lockdown protocol, with no idea what's going on when it comes to the outside world, as well as being trapped within the confines of a heavily electronically guarded honey plants. Our search for the ancient key, as well as our search for whatever happened to our rival, Zasp and Mafia, continues now. And with that being said, we're definitely making great progress when it comes to being inside of this honey plant. But with that being said, I actually went on and just went onto the little conveyor belts, and actually there was no dialogue in between there, so I might as well just make our way over here, to be honest. If you guys are wondering why I'm here and not in the previous area where Malibu is, because there literally was nothing to do with the... I thought maybe the characters would have some kind of dialogue, but nope. It's just a quick way back to this area. But with that being said, there's only one place for us to go, since we've already went through the other areas, except for that area. That's definitely going to be the final area. But we're definitely going to be making our way into this area now, the honey storage, since this was originally locked off before, and now that this is now open to us, we definitely know where we're going. So with that being said, let's make our way down into the honey storage and see what's really going on when it comes to this lockdown, since we still have yet to really figure out what's going on here. I still think it's something to do with Zasp and Mafia, just because of the fact that they ran off into the lower depths of the honey plants in general, so, or even just in general, who even knows where they are, but I don't, unless maybe they made their way into the other area, but honestly, they can only be either down here or in that area that is definitely where the core is. So there's only so many places. And apparently there's a key card here, but I don't have anything for that. But we could definitely look for that. But it looks like we got some switches over there, which we might as well go hit that right now, since there's literally no reason to. Since there's literally... what else are we going to do with that? Let's be honest here. Let's definitely make sure we're dealing with that in due time. But with that being said, let's definitely deal with the Denmuki here first, just because of the fact that these guys do curl up. And the fact that they can stun lock you is honestly where they're more scary for me, honestly. So I'd rather deal with them like that. And let's actually get the beat boop out of the special little attacking version that he's in at the moment, because of the fact that I can deal with well, I can deal with the Denmuki, but when it comes to like double the amount of being stunned, yeah, there's no reason not to just deal with him right away. There's no reason not to. But let's definitely get the Denmuki out of here, just because of the fact that he is going to be spamming that stun until he gets one of our allies out. So we definitely want to be careful. And thankfully, well, I am not used to dodging, and it's mostly because I haven't played in a couple days, mostly because I've been focusing on homework. But I'll definitely get back into the swing of things, since this is literally my first fight in like a couple days, I'll be honest. But I do remember how to do this stuff though. Thankfully attacking should be perfectly fine. But let's definitely start dealing with Mr. Slime Boy here, since the Obama Honey is definitely going to be more of a dangerous enemy when it comes to what we're dealing with, I would think. So let's definitely prepare, and then be ready for the beat boop whenever. There we go, perfect. Okay, there we go. Now I'm getting ready to block again, and the timing's now perfectly back to normal. Well, let's definitely knock you out of the sky, and then prepare for the final rush here. I think if we can we go for... no, we can't. But it was definitely worth a shot. But let's see here. Let's definitely get you with him, yeah. Leif going for this one is definitely more worth. Okay, down goes the Obama Honey. I keep wanting to call them slimes because they literally remind me of slimes, but they're slimes made out of honey, so technically that's true. But definitely, let's prepare. Thankfully, they didn't get the free stun either, since we were able to knock it out of that form before it could go for it. I like the charge one more than the other ability, to be honest, mostly because it doesn't hit you as hard. But there we go, rank up. We'll definitely take that. Well, let's see our HP, TP, or medal points. I have a feeling we might want to be ranking up our medal points in due time, because of the fact that we still have that one metal that we still don't know when it's going to start becoming active, but I think it wouldn't be too far from when we bought it, because we got that toxic needle metal, and we still have yet to get anything to do with needles, but I feel like we would definitely be able to use it at some point, because I feel like it's probably just a normal skill that we have yet to unlock yet, which could probably come very soon, so maybe we should boost that up just in case, you never know, honestly. And there it is, apparently we're the right level. Vi learned Needle Toss, perfect. We'll definitely take that then. So now we have a new ability for Vi, which is exactly what we needed that metal for. Okay, cool. So now we can add poison to it, making it even stronger. Cool, that'll definitely help with us, since we're definitely going to be wanting to use that, let's be honest here. We'll definitely take the level up as well. But let's see here. Is that an opening, or is that just the 3D? Yeah, just 3D of the box, okay. I was about to say, because for a second I thought that was maybe an opening here, but no. Okay, but let's definitely make our way further into the storage turrets. Let's definitely prepare for him, since these guys actually hit pretty hard when it comes to normal damage. But let's see here, we should probably rotate Kabbu to the front. Actually, I need to do this in a better way. So we need to turn relay to Kabbu, and then we want to swap him, and probably to the front actually, let's be honest here, because that would probably be the better damage for him. But let's definitely start dealing damage to this guy, just because of the fact that Kabbu's literally the only one that can do damage to this turret, and let's be completely honest here, but we're definitely able to at least whittle him down to a more stable condition, let's be honest here, if we do it like this. So definitely, oh, too early on that, I forgot you have to do it after it charges up the bites, and then you go for the block. But definitely, with the fact that, yeah, the turret has a lot of defense, so honestly anything robotic is mostly Kabbu is going to be dealing with it for sure. But let's definitely go back into Leif, because I forgot this guy goes underground, and let's definitely knock him out of there, just so we can prepare for him. And there we go, perfect. Now we got the block down. Yeah, just gonna take me a little bit to get used to the blocking. Other than that, I'm perfectly fine, I'll be completely honest. But let's see here, let's knock him out of the ground, so we can go for a normal attack with Vi. And that should be the Obama Honey down. Yep, down he goes. Good game, and I'll definitely take me some 7 experience. Okay, cool. And apparently there's a jump pad over here. Definitely want to note that for later. Well, obviously, we're going to have to note it because we're going to be going that way. But let's see here, oh, here we go. Opening here. Any reason to go down there? Nope. Okay, let's make our way upwards. And then, let's see here. Let's definitely take a look of what's going on up here. Just because there must be a reason for us to be able to go up here. Just in case. And apparently there is a reason. There is a nice little crystal berry for us. But I don't see a way to get over there. But that doesn't mean that we can't just do it. Maybe I can do one of those, but it's definitely not what we want to do there. But let's definitely make our way back first, and I'll just note that for later. Just because, obviously, we want to continue our path of where we're going currently. But, oh, hey Venus Bud, what are you doing in here?
Oh, hey guys, Venus here. Have you come for healing?
Not really, but I want to see what you're going on about here.
I feel so much honey. I wish I could eat it from here.
Well, it is the storage area, so it would make sense. Let's make our way further in. And actually, there would be a reason for Venus Bud being here, right? You know what, we'll do the heal just because it is only 8 berries anyways. Literally no reason. So let's definitely just do it anyways, since we don't have to waste any items on it. Because items are more of a commodity that we've run out of than anything else, to be completely honest. So we want to be able to not have to worry about it, is my honest opinion on that. I see a way of getting a healing tier here, so let's see if we can make that jump. And we can. Oh, magic seed. Oh shoot. That could be a problem. I guess I'll have to just keep that there. It is only like 7 berries, but I thought maybe I wouldn't have full inventory, but I forgot about the fact that we are actually full. So, sadly we can't grab that, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad situation. Let's see here. You can probably just focus the turret, because that guy's flying, Kabbu is focusing on the turret already. so it might be better to just go for the turret here. Okay, well, let's go for him instead. Literally no other reason, so let's just do it. Literally no reason at all not to, just because of the fact that it's... Oh yeah, our thorns, I forgot about that. So we got to actually use that. Let's definitely go back into Kabbu, going for a free little knockout on this turret, just because the turret has more of a problem case scenario than the flying guy up here, to be honest. And let's see here. Let's go into Vi, because obviously Vi is the only one that's... Actually, technically Vi isn't the only one that can attack this guy, but it's better to attack with Vi because it doesn't cost any skills, to be honest. But that's the reason why I say that the beat groups are more scary like that, because of the fact that now that Vi is actually stunned, we can actually knock him out of the sky, but thankfully because Kabbu has the pebble toss ability, we're still able to go full throttle on this thing. But definitely is a thing that we do need to worry about just in case, because stunning is actually more dangerous than poison ever was, because if you get hit by stun and then you get hit by a stun while you're stunned, yeah, you literally can't do anything about that, unless you have allies that have either status items or stuff like that to get you out. So you definitely do want to be prepared in case you do run into an enemy like that. And try and block as much as you possibly can, because if you don't, yeah, you're definitely going to be eating it, so that's for sure. Well, let's see here. Day 63 of the ADVP's halt upgrade. Testing is progressing smoothly. When the halt stops, it returns a bit behind its launch coordinates. Hawk says it's a malfunction. It's a feature. Why is the professor's notes down here? That's kind of funny. But let's throw this over here because of the fact that how this ability works is it hits over there, so that should work, I think, if we have to make our way onto here. This is the first time we've ever had to do this, but apparently it didn't work in my favor. Don't know how. I guess it wasn't in range. Let's see here, I think that should work. As long as we don't touch the boomerang, I think this should work in the way I'm thinking it would. Yep, there we go, perfect. Because it goes in a straight line before going back to us, is what we learned on the notes. And this is a weird looking area. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't feel too safe about this, I'm gonna be honest. We're doing bad on HP, so we should probably heal. This doesn't seem like a safe area, I'm gonna be honest, unless it's an elevator. But I don't think it is. Is there nothing here?
Oh, there's gotta be something, somewhere.
Is it that weird for there to be an empty room? Yep, quite a bit. Knowing my knowledge from any video game I've ever played, an empty room is never safe when it comes to an adventure game. I do not feel safe right now, I'll be honest.
Yes.
Wait, what's this field? Well, there's my proof. Well, that definitely doesn't seem safe. Team, watch out, Bubbles. Oh, hello. Oh, you look pretty angry. It's a giant Obama honey. Okay, hello, friend.
I wish I'd been empty after all.
Ready up. It's coming. Yep, here it comes. So let's see here. What are you called? Abomination, or Honey Nation. Okay. Well, you're definitely an a Honey Nation, that's for sure. But let's see here. Let's go for Leif, I think, for the spy, just because we don't know what we're dealing with, and we want to definitely spy on it, if we can figure out its HP. Now that's a dessert, if we've ever seen one. With little Obama honeys on the side, this could get out of hand quickly. We'd best make use of all magic. Yeah, definitely. So, he said make sure to use his magic, so is it going to go underground like the other Obama honeys, or is it going to be more of a... definitely an interesting situation, but I just thought of something. Because of the fact that we haven't been using this ability, and it's more of an attack that's more for bosses, let's definitely try it out. So let's definitely reduce its defense, so we do more damage. And then prepare for... I guess we can probably try out this needle toss. I don't know if it's going to poison it, but we definitely can try it. So let's see here. Press X when the cursor is at the right spots, and then what is this? Vi tosses some piercing darts at enemies. Okay, so it's going to be darts. Okay, So press X when you're in the right spot. Okay, so you need to try and aim it. Okay, so as long as it basically... Oh, hello. I was not expecting you to try and punch me, but okay, seems easy enough, and apparently we can poison it. So, cool, okay. Definitely pretty cool, so we just need to aim it in the right direction, and we can do some decent damage. I don't know if we can increase the poison duration, which we can. So now it's poison for 5 turns, while also losing defense for quite some turns as well. Not bad. Okay, let's definitely go for Heavy Strike here to do some big damage, and hopefully enough to... Apparently I mistimed that. I swear that would have worked, but apparently not. Not worst case scenario, honestly, but let's definitely prepare a break next turn whenever we get the chance to, because honestly being able to break him would definitely be nice. Let's definitely be ready to block that, since he definitely does not like Kabbu. Let's be honest there. But let's see here. Let's go for a nice break just to block off any of the damage that he is negating, although he doesn't have any defense, but it's definitely nice to do extra damage. No way around that. But let's definitely start dealing some damage to him, just because he is definitely aggressive when it comes to Kabbu. We have some healing tiers, so even if he does go for any attacks on Kabbu, it won't hurt him too bad, I would think, just because of the fact that, just in general, let's see here, we need to swap positions with Vi here. I want Kabbu to be in the back because they're less likely to attack him, so it might be our best case scenario to have that like that. And I think we can probably just go for a normal attack with Vi here for 3 damage, and then maybe have Leif go for the Bomb Honey, maybe, that he spawned? Yep, perfect, okay. That definitely works in our favor, and then we can start dealing more damage to the Honey Nation, and try and do as much damage as we possibly can. Okay, well, it's definitely charging up something. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's gaining 2 HP? Maybe? I don't know. If the green arrow is something we've never seen before, but I think it could be regen, but I'm not entirely sure there, to be honest. But let's see here. This should be a decent amount of damage. We're still doing 3 damage. So did our defense drop do nothing then? No, that did 3 damage before, I think. So, okay. Well, I'm not really understanding the defense drop as much as I probably should, but I think even though he knocked down Kabbu, that's actually not a worst case scenario. And down goes the Abomination, but honestly, 19 experience, and GG. Well, that was definitely a fun little boss. Down you go, buddy. You gotta try harder than that. Oh, well, there's Zasp and Mafia. We found them, at least.
That was intense.
Whoa, are those?
Yeah, that's our rivals. What are you guys doing inside the, Honey Nation?
Don't say anything.
What even happens? We found this key card and then...
Don't say anything. This is so embarrassing. A disgrace.
Well, thank you will be quite enough.
Never. This never happened. Arg.
Oh, there she goes.
What's even her problem?
Homeowners is hard to come by, right? Well, if she's gone, kids can thank him. We really owe you.
Wait, really? You're thanking us? That's actually quite surprising. I did not expect Zasp of all people to actually be nice to us. Apparently he wants to be nice.
You're welcome. You must have been terrified. We were. We really thought that was it for us. Try not to bring it up, okay? Even Mafia can be very scared.
And why shouldn't we?
Take this.
Oh, well, okay, then fair. You got a factory pass. Thanks.
Justice makes it even.
Yeah, that's fair. Thanks. So, Zasp is actually being nice to us. That's nice. So, just for saving him, he actually is treating us a little bit better. That's cool. Thanks, Zasp.
We were even from the start. You wouldn't want to keep her waiting, right?
True. And knowing Mafia, he probably wants to get there now.
See you upstairs, Team Snake Mouth.
Okay, see you later, Zasp. Hope you have fun with Mafia, since she is your teammate, after all.
What matters is we've got the card. I'm sure we can save the Overseer with this.
Yeah, hopefully.
It'll be so hard not to rub this in her face. Guess we'd better not than do. Let's go.
Yeah, let's definitely go. Let's see what her team's going on with.
Look, Thea, she can sure run when she's mad.
Don't be like this. Can you imagine the fear of being eaten alive?
Yeah, that sounds pretty scary.
They're fine. Chill out.
Yeah, they're probably fine. Well, Mafi is probably not fine, but let's be honest. That's how she's always gonna be. But, wait, what were we saying? Oh, is that yeah, that's the same sign. I got confused for a second there, to be honest. How we doing on HP? We might as well heal since we're here. I don't think the, Venus Blood is gonna say anything different, or Venus in general, just because I think they have special dialogue for different areas that they're at. And I don't think we have to worry about that, but did we go in this area? Yeah, we did. But, yeah, how would you move that box then? Oh, I get it. Oh, I really get it. Okay, so what we need to do here... Oh, this is really clever. Okay, so you throw your boomerang here, or beamerang. Oh, but the thing is the block here. Yeah, how would you time that? I'm trying to think how you would time it. But maybe you follow the... No, but it goes too fast, though. Well, it's definitely a way of doing it, right? Or at least I would think. But definitely an interesting thing, just because of the fact that that's the only way I can think of how you would possibly move this block in the way that you need it to. Okay then. I'll definitely think of what to do for that later, just because it is just a crystal bear, and we still have yet to find a reason of how those work. And is that a door? I didn't even realize that was a door. But let's definitely throw in our key card here, just because this is definitely going here. So let's open that up. I guess make our way forward. See where this leads. Okay, more Honey Nations. We definitely want to get the initiative on him. No reason not to. It's literally free. And it's only one of them, really. Well, that's refreshing. We usually don't fight them when they're all by themselves, so that's actually pretty funny to see this guy literally by himself, because that's not common, I'll be honest. But we'll definitely be prepared for him, though. And since he is, well, back in the ground, we definitely need to raise him out of that, since he's definitely not going to come out on his own. What the heck? I've never seen it do that, but apparently they can explode. Okay, then. Well, how about no on that one? You can get on out of here with your little bomb there, bud. You're not blowing up my team. But apparently they self-destruct like you, dudes. Interesting. Let's definitely lower the drawbridge. And let's prepare our way over to the top. Is there any reason to go down there? Doesn't seem like it, but this looks like you maybe go... Nope, can't go behind it. Might as well check. No reason not to, right? And then if we let go of that, yeah, the drawbridge does go back up. Okay, I just wanted to double check that just in case, because you never know, honestly, with some of these things in these games. Because it is something that you're not going to know right off the bat, so definitely worth, like, testing just so we know for sure later. Just because there literally is no way to not know, unless you try out how to do certain things. But so far, these bomb hunting nations, or just in general, these little guys in general, have no chance on our actual attacks at the moment, just because of the fact that they're, well, summoning by themselves. And it's not really helping them quite a bit, honestly. But it's definitely free experience for us every time we fight them. Let's be honest there. Let's keep grabbing our berries, get our, well, our money back for at least healing. And apparently there's a worker bee up there. Wonder what he's doing up there. Hello. What's going on with you, bud? Ready to be an observer, hopefully? Oh, gods, they're here. They've learned how to climb. We've definitely learned how to climb, and we're here to get you.
Wait, we're here to help.
Bye. What are you doing here?
We've come to save you.
And have you opened the coal room?
Team Snakemouth to the rescue.
Team Snakemouth? That was you? in it. Huh. Guess your explorer gig did pay off. I feel kinda bad for not believing in you at all.
We can still leave you.
Here you know. Sorry. What I meant to say is I'm impressed.
Hee hee.
I would never expect a Code 32 to happen just on the day we were to replace the core. The vents have shut off, and the honey is becoming volatile. The honeys are taking over. We do need to reset the core fast, but I can't get past all these monsters.
Worry not. We shall escort you to the exit.
Just stick with us. We'll make sure nothing harms you. Sure. I hope so. Or I'll just come running back. Oh. Uh-oh. So, let's see here. I'm gonna guess probably, yeah, definitely stay on the boxes here. Okay, so we want to quickly but surely make our way via the upper areas here. How do you get past these guys, though? If these guys are gonna start... Oh, and you can't even touch them. Oh. Okay. Interesting. I'm trying to think of a way to... I guess I could stun them? No, that doesn't seem like it would work, because I gotta stay in place for the throw. This is an interesting way to do this. But I understand what we have to do to keep them away from me, though. Okay, we don't want to go on the stairs, because the stairs are actually... Oh, wait a minute. Duh. We just use you. There we go. Okay, yeah, there we go. So we finally get to use Leif's ability properly. If I can throw this in the right direction without the honey noticing me. Thankfully he isn't. But there we go, perfect. Okay, I got stuck in the corner. That one box was specifically made for you to do that. Oh. Lost my concentration after the first one, I'll be honest there. Let's see. I do definitely know what I have to do here, just because... Mostly because of the positioning of this one kind of messed me up. There we go, perfect. Okay. It's definitely... I need to wait for him to move in a weird way. Okay, let's turn into Leif. Prepare either to run or freeze, and thankfully we didn't need to do either. Oh god, so we made it. This really wasn't in the job description. Well, obviously they didn't expect this to happen.
Stuff will go back to normal when the lockdown ends, right?
Yeah. I've just gotta restart the system, and everything should stabilize. We gotta review this protocol seriously.
That's a relief.
Explorers can be pretty cool. Thank you. No problem.
Hee hee.
I'll go to the core room. You should be able to get out then. When HB's ready to switch the core, feel free to tag along. With that, I'm out. Okay, we'll see you later.
A job well done.
Praise will get you anywhere, Vi.
Yep, anywhere, anytime. Time to finish this job, okay?
Yeah, let's definitely get on out of here. Since now that we at least have the Observer, and we also saved Zaspin Mafia, we're definitely on track to make our way to the final, well, obviously where the core would be. Don't know if we need to be prepared for anything inside the core, because usually wherever the artifact is, there's a boss hidden there as well. But I don't know if the boss that we just fought with the, the Honey Nation is gonna be the boss that we were supposed to fight for the artifact or not. So, definitely still need to be prepared just in case. Let's see how Zaspin Mafia are doing.
We owe you nothing.
You're only saying that because Mafia is here, bud. I'm sorry. Oh, you already know the truth.
Took you long enough. Let's finish this dumb trip.
Okay, well, let's finish the trip, I guess. Let's definitely save, though. And... do I need to heal just in case? Not really, but... yeah, I think I can go with that. There's no reason to heal, I think. I think I got it. We're pretty much full HP anyways. But let's definitely see what's going on. Oh, hey. The Observer's here. Let's exchange the core. Okay, yeah, of course, let's definitely exchange that core. My hands hurt, but we finished the core in time. That's the core. It's a bunch of papers, but okay. But yeah, let's definitely make our way into the core in due time. And honestly, with that being said, let's finally figure out what's actually going inside the core. Alright, I will unlock the core now. Are you ready? I think so. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. well, they're asking us if we're ready. We definitely need to be prepared for something. But there's our ancient key that we keep hearing about. It actually looks more like Sly Cooper's hook, to be honest, than it does a key, but I guess it does still look like a key, I guess. There it is, the factory's core. Okay. It's a pretty cool looking core, honestly.
So this is coal. It's a bit unsightly.
It was definitely designed with the function over form. This is such a big day, the core's never been replaced. If this goes awry, the whole factory will explode. Wait, what? What did you say? Explode? Seriously? Crow, I told you, that was a 0.004718 chance. Shut up. Well, it's still a chance, but thankfully it's low. Sorry, Doctor.
Phew. I don't want to be here if it's gonna blow up.
Oof. Please do not scare us like that.
Well, we'll have a talk later, Crow. Oh, poor Crow. I was going to give a speech, but the mood's been ruined. I'll just replace it now.
Finally.
Wonder why Zasp and Mothria really want one of these artifacts. Because, although they said it was for fame, I don't know, I don't think them gaining artifacts would make them any more popular, because the thing is Mothria is already popular, so I don't know if it would really help them, to be honest, but they must really think that if they're going this far to try and get one. What is it now? Oh, well, that's what it is.
Mothria, get behind me.
Oh, no. That's definitely not good.
Everyone be on guard.
Oh, calm down. Watch this. Deactivation code 940906. Order protection protocol authority override. Code 32 in effect. Deactivation command rejected. Objective protect core at all costs. Why would they ever code that in? Now you can panic. Okay, well, now I'm panicking, but I think we'll be fine, I guess. This must be our guardian then for the core, that's for sure. Doctor, what do we even do now?
Leave it to us, we'll knock this thing out.
Yeah, we ain't leaving without the artifacts.
Team Snake Mouth, we're going to have to work together.
Let's just wait for them, and then we'll get, to it when they finish up.
We're here, too. Well, obviously.
Everyone alright? Take care of the bee groups. We'll take care of the pig one.
Who's talking, Hal? Oh, Mothria.
He'd give me such a simple task. Shut it. They're coming. Just do your job, okay? Kurt. Whatever, let's go.
Okay, so we just have to deal with the big guy. Heavy Drone B. B33. Okay, interesting name for him, but makes sense. Let's see here. Looks like what we want to do here is go for a spy, definitely. First to get what its stats are. Technology has advanced quite a bit. This is an impressive machine. Yeah, it definitely is. 55 HP, 1 defense. Got it.
I can knock it down, but we must be wary of its delayed missiles, or formation will be crucial.
Okay, delayed missiles, you say? Okay, so Vi needs to knock it down. So that's 100%. And then, it's apparently still in the air, so it looks like we have to hit it twice. But it is stunned, so that's definitely a good situation for us. So we need to hit it twice. Okay. Interesting. Okay, it's going to summon more guys. Delayed missiles, it did say, but it seems like it's going to be on the next turn that it drops. And apparently it's going to drop in 3 turns based on the symbol there. But, let's see here, we need to knock this thing out of the sky first, that's for sure, just because of the fact that we know how this works now. And based on what we can see, it looks like we want to turn relay Leif, based on how it seems, just because of the fact that it does have armor. So I think that would be the best case scenario for us, but I'm not too sure. I guess we'll find out. It's definitely wrong heavy strike opponents, but at least we're dealing damage to the little B-bot here. But we definitely need to block that, just because of the fact that we don't need to be stunned by that thing. But its missile should be... Ooh, don't know what that was. Okay. Well, that's an interesting attack. I was not ready for that. But we do need to knock you out of the sky again, so let's just keep doing damage, and then prepare for, I guess, whatever happens when we do finally get to knock this thing out. Because we don't know how this guy works yet, so we want to be as careful as possible, while also trying to do as much damage as we possibly can. Let's definitely attack this thing this time, and see what happens. Nothing really happened there, but we definitely do need to block that as much as possible. Okay, well then, things should be coming down now. I'm really bad at timing that attack, jeez. Okay, but I am getting better on the timing, I think. But, let's see here. We need to go for... I definitely need to heal, that's for sure. I think that's the first case scenario, honestly. So let's definitely go for a heal on Vi, just because we are taking quite a bit of damage. And then we probably want to go for... trying to think of what we want to do here. I guess probably a spicy berry on Vi, I think? And who's the one doing this? That's Vi herself, okay. Yeah, let's definitely spicy berry Vi, I think. Just because of the extra damage it gives us. And then I think from there we try and... Honestly, I think the best case scenario is change to Vi and get rid of the beat loop, I think. Just because of the fact that the other teams are supposed to be dealing with them, let's be honest. But they have yet to actually deal with them. And apparently, okay, so the missiles actually only attack one ally. That's actually really good for us. Okay, so although we can attack multiple people, it's actually not the worst thing we can deal with, which is actually really good. Let's definitely turn order back into Vi. And honestly, I don't think poison would work on a robot, but it probably still would do damage. But, oh yeah, we can use Hurricane Toss to do multiple damage in a row, couldn't we? I just thought of that. Yeah, we probably could do that, actually. But let's definitely just go for normal damage here, just to knock it on the floor. And then we'll go for a good old charge with Kabbu here, because Kabbu's going to definitely do some damage here, let's be honest. So let's definitely charge that up and do some decent damage there. Okay, not bad. Okay, it's starting to crack its armor, which is good for us. Hopefully, maybe it even drop some of its armor damage too, which would be really good for us. Okay. Well, it's got infinite turns of attack up and defense down. Okay, well, at least it dropped its defense down to 0. That definitely helps us. But, that being said, looks like... who do we want to deal with here? I think the beat loop is actually better for us, just to, you know, kind of get it out of the way a little bit. And honestly, I think if we at least drop him to 1 HP, I think I can at least deal with him for the time being. I just want him to be in the attacking mode, because I can easily block that, to be honest. But the other thing is not as easy, I'll be honest there. Other than that, I think I should be fine. And other than that, I think we can go for some roasted berries here, since that heals everybody for 2. And then that will give us some decent, at least HP back. Okay, he's getting ready to... ooh, hello. Okay, apparently he can double charge with that. That's a little scary, but that doesn't mean that we're in a bad situation. So let's stun him. And apparently it doesn't stun anymore. Oh no, it still does. Okay, good. Okay, that's very helpful. And then we can go for Magic Seed on Kabbu to revive him. And then we'll go for a knockout on this guy. And hopefully by stunning him, if that is a stun... No, it didn't stun him. Okay, and then... now I'm even more confused by that status effect, but... I guess it stuns him from reviving his allies, maybe? It seems like what it could be. So maybe that's what it was doing. Because it seems like it would be that. But I'm not too sure, to be honest. But it's definitely... Can we go for Frigid Coffin here? No, we can't. But we can go for Icefall. So let's definitely go for that and try and freeze it. Okay, couldn't freeze him, but I did knock him on the floor. So either way, it still worked out for us. And then I guess we can try and go for a Heavy Strike here, because that'll do some decent damage to it, and on top of the defense drop. Okay, we're definitely doing some good damage to it now. Okay, what are you doing now? Summoning an ally. So yeah, stunning blocks him from doing his summon, which is good to know. Okay, definitely good. We're in a good situation. But the thing is that we're definitely taking quite a bit of damage here, which is not good whatsoever. But if we can, yeah, Tornado Toss. Maybe we can go for a Tornado Toss here. and maybe do a decent amount of damage to maybe at least, throw him on the floor at least. Okay, well that's good to know that he's on the floor now. And we need some HP really badly, to be honest. But let's go for a Leif on Vi, because of the fact that they should be focusing Vi more than Kabbu, and Kabbu might not need the HP yet, so maybe we can go with that. And then maybe we can go for the heavy drum here too, so we can keep doing damage to him. Because I'm not really scared of the bee little robot guy, but the bee robot is definitely more of a thing we need to be more worried about. Sadly, he did still attack Kabbu though. But that isn't the worst case scenario because of the fact that it is actually at 15 health now. So maybe it's not the worst thing for us to worry about. But I'm surprised you could rotate Kabbu to the front like that, but let's see here. I think the best thing for us to do here is maybe trying to think of what we should do that would work in the best case scenario. I think going for a magic seed on Kabbu would probably be smart. And then turn ordering onto I think Vi getting a double turn order maybe, because of the fact that we can double attack this guy, and I feel like I can do enough damage to not have to worry too heavily about the bee-bot attacking us, to be honest. So maybe we'll be fine if we let him just go for it. Because, yeah, thankfully he attacked Leif here twice, which is perfect because of the fact that because Leif is in the back, he's more often to attack him. So that's definitely better in our situation, to be completely honest there. Okay, let's definitely start dealing some more damage to him, and hopefully get him out of the sky. Because if we can knock him out of the sky, we definitely win this, just because of the fact that he's so low on HP, and we still have a decent amount of HP left, that I don't think he would one-turn us no matter what. So definitely one more turn for him. Other than that, yeah, good question, to be honest. Thankfully he's going for thankfully he went for easier targets for us, which is definitely good. Okay, down goes the big robot. So now we only have to deal with the little guy. Thankfully, the little guy is super easy to deal with, let's be honest here. So we don't even need to worry about reviving now, since reviving doesn't stop you from your experience, which is good. So we definitely want to knock him into the scanner mode. The scanner mode's a little bit easier to block, to be honest. Okay, down he goes. Well, down goes the missile as well, but the missile's not a problem. But let's definitely go for a nice horn drill on you. Knock you out of the sky for a second. And honestly, I guess just turn our order into Kabbu and then just go for a normal attack, since we know that it's going to do enough damage. So, down you go. And down goes, well, I guess our boss. 33 experience, not bad at all. Level 77 is always good to see. And down goes the B-bots. Mission failed, system critical. And down goes Mr. Guardian. Well, that artifact's now ours, bud.
Huh, we've done it.
You should have left the big one to us. It saved us a lot of time. Oh, shut it, Mafia.
Good news. At the very least, we've accomplished our goal.
We can agree for once. Yep, good job, everyone.
You did almost nothing. So mean.
Yeah, that's pretty much Mafia, though. Well done, teams. You can replace it for now. Still, a shame. Such a beautiful machine reduced to scrap. We'll fix it later, Doctor. Could you replace it? I really want to leave.
No kidding. Feels like we've been here forever.
Alright. Here goes nothing. Hope it doesn't explode. Now you're worried. Yeah, guess the low percentage of it not exploding. Well, it looks exactly like the key. So as long as the replica looks like the key, apparently it still works. Factory core reset completed. There you go. Bet you can't tell the difference. I'm a genius. Awesome, Doctor. Yeah, pretty good. Apparently it works too.
Mission complete. We finally leave.
Yeah. Can we have the old core to give to the Queen, of course? Wait, what?
Of course. Oh. Well, apparently Mafia gets it. Oh, no, gave it to us.
Wait, no, give it to me.
You have now found the ancient key. And with that being said, that means Chapter 3 should be pretty much over now. Team Snakemouth cut across the vast Lost Sands, thwarting a gang of bandits along the way. Despite Vi's foul mood, the team took them to the Defiant Roots elevator, arriving at the Bee Kingdom. Leif had a scare, but the team learned more about what happened at Snakemouth then. Vi was convinced to reconcile with her sister and face the Queen of all Bees. Although the factory tour went a bit awry, the explorers worked together to replace the core. Now all pieces have been assembled. Is the Everlasting Sapling finally within reach? End of Chapter 3. And also, talking about Vi's sister, we still have yet to see her. Because we met her mother, obviously, because the Queen of Bees is definitely her mother, because that's how bee queens work. Every single bee is, well, supposedly the Queen Bee's, daughters. So, yeah, we still have yet to see the sister. I wonder where she is. Because it's kind of weird that we went through the whole hive and didn't see her a single time. But, end of Chapter 3. And with that, we're now technically preparing for Chapter 4 now. What's Tav here? Fascinating. Your condition. I haven't forgotten. Thinking about my offer, okay?
Arg. Just ambush us later for it. See how well it goes for you.
You're going bolder, you brats. No. We can all go home. Surely that is a reason to celebrate.
You got it. We're going for some succulent berries.
See you at the palace.
Well, see you later. Oh, I thought that was Malthvia talking.
Hug, you better mention all the help we gave you, or you'll see.
Shall we go, Malthvia?
Yeah, whatever. Tomorrow's a new day for glorious fame.
Okay, and apparently they have a smoke bomb ability. We didn't see that during the fight, but that would have been a cool ability for them to use. Alright, one last thing. Pass by my lab when you have time. There's something cool I'd like to show you.
Sure thing, Doc.
You're dropping by. I better ask the Queen about the shutdown real quick then. Thanks for everything. Well, see you later. Wonder what he wants to talk to us about.
Huff. What an exhausting tour that was, but it was fun too.
You got a real weird idea of fun.
We should go hunt over this artifact. Let's go, everyone. Would you like to save? Well, obviously, yeah. I'll definitely take a free save. Save completed. Thanks. Chapter 3 completed. So, with that being said, we're technically not... Well, technically, we're still not in a chapter now, because now that that's over, well, obviously, we're heading into Chapter 4, but... Well, technically, we have some free time for a little bit, just because of that. So... Oh, well, apparently we got something on the bridge first, though.
It's relieving to get out, isn't it? But nobody got hurt.
Something on your mind.
Kinda. Malby and the Overseer never really approved of me, but they changed their mind. So, I don't know, maybe I can fix stuff with my sister.
Vaughn, you mentioned her before. What kind of bee even is she?
Her name's John. She's a painter in the hive. We got into a really bad fight.
Painter? Did I see a painter at all? The process is over. We won't complain about a small detour, but it's up to you.
True there.
Thanks. I'll think about it. I'll drop by when I think I feel it's right.
Okay, so apparently we can meet up with Jean if we want to at some points. But honestly, I have another idea. I'm guessing that's the painter? Seems like it would be, to be honest, but it might not be. But she does look different than the other characters. Yeah, it is a painter, like the little paintbrush. So that's definitely John. But, let's see here, we definitely need to make our way over to HB first. Because HB did say to come over here, so what's going on with you? You're here. Thanks for the help in the factory.
It was nothing, Doc.
Anyways, I wanted to show you something. You see this big machine behind me? The special machine lets you refight old foes you met on your journey. Oh, cool. Thought possible. Yes, as long as we can get a crystal while recording your fights. You know, ancient crystals have the ability to record their surroundings, right? The Roshis use them all the time to store data. My machine can read said data to recreate certain moments of the past. Oh, so the crystal berries are for refighting old foes. Interesting. All that is needed is to find a crystal that recorded what you have seen on your journeys.
Where would we find said crystals?
Well, you're explorers, right? You probably already have something that has crystals on it. I will be waiting for you to figure it out.
Can't you just tell us?
True. But I do have crystals, so you found something with crystals. I recorded your fights up till now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so these aren't crystal berries then. Okay, well, I haven't seen any other crystals. I'll be honest there, but maybe... We saw this detector. We've already read through this, so let's see here. It doesn't look like you can just take it, so guess we don't need those. But crystals, I have to see a single crystal that isn't a crystal berry. Huh. Okay then. We should probably say goodbye to Bee's mother for sure. So let's definitely say hi to her.
Excuse me? How could you let this happen?
I don't know, my queen. Reports say that something went wrong at the power plant which caused the Code 32 lockdown.
And you found nothing in the power plants. Are you certain you looked through everything?
Yes, your majesty.
To think our honored guests would be endangered. This must not happen again. Please do see to that.
We will continue our investigation with double the troops.
You should have given your all from the start.
Sorry, my queen. Jeez, she's mad. Well, anything for us?
Hawaii, I humbly commend you for your service at the factory. It was no problem. I hope that this incident doesn't make you dread coming home again. No, seriously, it's super fine. I'm glad, bye. I hope you can reconcile with everyone soon. Yeah, I'm kind of working on it. I gotta go.
Okay, well, no reason not to see how Queen Bianca's doing, but she was pretty mad about the whole situation with the lockdown, that's for sure. Well, it makes sense, though. It is fair for her to be mad about something like that, just because of the fact that we are her guests to her kingdom, and the fact that, everything happened there, it makes sense why a queen would be mad about something like that. Well, let's definitely make our way back down, and I might do a cut to where we go, but I want to make sure that we're safe to do one, because of the fact that there could be still something in between. But thankfully there is this, so we can definitely use this to our advantage. We need to go to the Golden Outpost, but honestly, I think this still leads there. Yeah, we should be able to get there easily, because we can just go here. Would I like to go to Golden Settlement? Yes, I would definitely like to go there. There we go. Okay, so since we're perfectly... It looks like there's not going to be anything in between our journey over there. I will show you the direction. Actually, probably don't need to. I think we're a little bit off from it. So I'll be right back when we get to the, area of where we need to go. So be your boys and girls, and I'll be right back with you, and then we'll be at the destination that leads to where we need to go. So be your boys and girls, and I'll be with you right very, very soon. Okay, so now that we're actually at where we want to be, so this is the Golden Path, which we've obviously went through here before. But the thing is when it came to this place before, well, we didn't actually go into this upper area. And in between one of the episodes, which I've already said before, I did find a secret boss. And apparently, that secret boss is hiding in an area that we never checked out. And actually, with that being the case, I want to actually do that now, since I feel like we're in a decent situation where it doesn't really matter if we go and do, well, a boss fight, since we've already fallen off against two of them, and we're not rusty at fights at the moment. We definitely might as well do it. So, that being said, let's go and see this little boss fight that I ended up finding in between episodes, because, honestly, it's a pretty cool boss, I'll be honest. I've only fought it once, and I honestly don't know if we can actually fight it yet, but it definitely would be cool to do for you guys on episode. But first we want to make sure that all these enemies are down, and since they're weak enough at the point, our little abilities finally one-shotting these types of enemies. Apparently that hit him, I don't know how, but okay then. Got a crunchy leaf out of that, I'll definitely take that, it's free healing in general. But let's see here. And there's a crystal berry here if you guys are wondering, just because someone might wonder about that, since it is something I've done. But let's see here. We want to make sure that this is in the middle, I think. And actually, the best way to do that is just do Kabbu. Let's be honest here. Just move that so we can throw the beam ring in between both. There we go, perfect. Okay, now we just need to do these jumps correctly, don't fall off. And as long as you do them correctly, you shouldn't be in any problem, because you can just jump on these little Venus plants in general, to be honest, to jump on them safely without them closing on you. And there we go, perfect. And just like that, it's both puzzles down, and now we're at the final area of this area. So this is another reason why you can tell it's definitely a boss fight, because of the fact that it's, well, there's a save here with a healing property to it. Definitely pretty nice, just in general. But with that being said, we're definitely going to be finally seeing what's going on here in a few seconds. Since, with that being said, walk over this little area, and let's prepare for a boss fight of a lifetime. With that being said, we got ourselves a giant pitcher plant, also known as the Devourer. We've only fought this guy once, he has poison capabilities, so we do need to be careful about that. But other than that, throw Kabbu at the front, I think, and then go from there. And we want to maybe swap Vi and Leif, just in case. Other than that, we definitely will run to spy him. There's no reason not to. But let's definitely spy him and make sure what we got.
To think a plant and its minions could harbor such malice. This fight doesn't favor us. It may aim to swallow us by Kabbu. Don't even think about fleeing before we break free.
Okay, of course. The HP 51 on it. Okay, with that being said, here we go. We got ourselves definitely a fight on our hands. But with that being said, I feel like the best thing we could possibly do here... Actually, now that I think about it, maybe Leif was the first one we should have did that with. I think the best thing we can possibly do is go for a break on him and drop his defense. And then other than that, maybe go for a hurricane toss, I think. So I think that will do some decent damage, just in general. Okay, so far so good. Bing, bing, boom, bing, boom, and there we go, blocked. Perfect. I think we blocked the poison too. Ow, was not expecting that. But so far so good though. Definitely in a good situation, that's for sure. Should we focus his minions or focus him? That's a good question. I actually don't know. But let's definitely start doing some damage to him, just in case, because we don't know what kind of damage it's going to do, and we should probably see if we can freeze it too. That'll also be a good thing to check, since we don't know, and honestly there's no reason not to. 5 damage is not bad. That's definitely really good. But, let's see here. I should probably go for a... Let's go for a honeyed leaf on Kabbu, since it heals and also gives us our TP back. So we might as well do that. Ooh, good block. Was not actually expecting that to be a block thing. Ooh, thought I would have blocked that one, but apparently not. Apparently that's also focusing Vi, so good to know that as well. Okay, let's definitely go for another break, since that definitely is helping somewhat. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I've been using breaking correctly. I thought it was giving us defense drops, but it only drops it to 0. It doesn't make it negative. Oh, well that would have been nice to... I didn't think about that. I was thinking I was still doing damage, so we were wasting time doing that. It's not the worst case scenario, I can still work with that. But I thought I was doing that correctly, to be honest. But, let's see here. Here we probably want to go for a heavy strike. And then I think Vi wants to start healing, I think, just because of the fact that she is taking quite a bit of damage. And I think that if we used our little honey leaf here, we should be able to restore a little bit of that HP, as well as TP for later. Was not expecting that to be a... Okay, well, I pressed X on the wrong possible time, to be honest there. That was my fault, I'll be completely honest, but that's actually really, really bad for us. But maybe it's not the worst case scenario. So, let's see here. If we want to go for... Let's see here. Give stats, immunity, and defense for 1 turn. Removes extra turns. Not the worst case scenario. The thing is it only goes on 1 person. So maybe not the best thing to use. But... we need to heal Kabbu for sure. And apparently that was Leif doing that. Oops. Did not want Leif to be doing that, but... Let's see here. Let's definitely turn order the right people, just so we know for sure who's got turn order. There we go, perfect. I just want to make sure that we're using the right people. Let's go for Heavy Strike here to do 5 damage, since we know this is going to do 5. No reason not to, since he only has 30 left, so doing as much damage as possible is probably going to be our best case scenario. And as long as we do it right, even if he does the damage that he's doing... Oh, I was not expecting 2 of those, but he's summoning 2 allies now. Ow. Okay, wow, they really are weird with their turns. Okay, well, not a good situation, but not a bad situation at all. Probably keep Kabbu in front, I guess. And then, let's see here, shields an ally from all harm for 1 turn. Or we can create a shield that negates damage for all allies during 1 turn, but Leif is unable to act. That could be really good. So, let's see here, I think we should probably go, well, obviously for a Magic Seed to revive Vi. Maybe go for a Glazed Honey here for the whole party, and then start up a big shield for everybody, just because of the fact that we are taking some damage here, and probably, blocking some of that damage would be smart. So let's start that up. Okay, cool. And now we can block everything for the time being, and maybe even learn how to block some of these attacks. There we go. Okay, I was finally able to block that thing, but not a good situation, that's for sure. And apparently this thing is now in front of me. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Doesn't mean that we're in a bad situation, though, because we still go for the dash through. But does mean that we do need to be careful, though, for sure. But we can maybe go... Trying to think of what we can do here to be safe, to be honest, because we're not good on HP, let's be honest here. Everyone's kind of dying at the moment, but we can go for a full party heal with the berries here, and then maybe go for a dash through, maybe? I think that might help, so let's definitely try that at least. Yeah, that's decent damage. We can try and block this, but I think that is what's actually getting me killed, to be honest. Which is definitely not what I was wanting to do, and I accidentally messed up twice there because I wasn't prepared. I was prepared for it to do the thing where it goes bam bam, and apparently it felt like the same animation to me, which is technically a problem, but I'll be right back to where we were, and I'll retry that, because this is definitely a harder fight. This is like the spider fight from earlier. Definitely, now that I'm remembering it, poison is definitely worse of a status effect to be hit by, that's for sure. But with that being said, I'll be right back when we're back to where we were, because I feel like I could do this in a better way if I was more focused on it, because trying to commentate and try and focus on a fight is a little bit harder than, doing the fight. So I'll definitely be right back, and we'll be back to where we were. So BRB, boys and girls, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I think I have it in where we're actually going to win this fight. Actually, it took me a couple times, because the thing is when this thing attacks, it doesn't always eat your party members, and if it doesn't eat your party members, it doesn't heal. So if it has your party member, it actually eats it for the entirety of its full HP bar. So in a way to counteract that, I've been using the person that's closest to dying as cannon fodder, so it doesn't get as much of a heal from it, and it cancels out the Devourer's, healing ability. And thankfully, I also figured out that we do 6 damage with Frigid Coffin with Leif in the front. So that's definitely coming in handy, and I feel like we're doing this in a much better situation now than we were when we were trying earlier. Because I'll be honest, this is a much harder fight than I actually thought it was going to be, I'll be honest. But with that being said, we definitely need to be careful of the Devourer trying to eat people. And thankfully it didn't go for it this turn, but I did prepare just in case. But with that being said, we should be in a good situation right now. Let's see here, we do 5 damage there, and we do 4, uh-oh, we're off by 1. That could be a problem, but it's also not a problem at the same time. And the reason why I say that is as long as we do let's see. Let me double check, because I feel like we can still do the damage I want, while also not doing a bad situation here. I feel like throwing Vi in front and going for the hurricane toss would be enough damage for us. Oh, but the thing is because of Kabbu, of course, because of the thing that spawned, we can't do what I want to go for. And it's only because of the fact that how that ability works. But thankfully, we can go for a dash through. And the dash through... Or actually, wait a minute. I got an idea. We might have a better situation here. So, I need to throw Kabbu in the back. And that'll actually work for us actually better. So, Kabbu needs to swap with Leif. Kabbu then needs to heal Leif with our little magic seed. And then... Actually, it would have been better to throw him in the front. But I still feel like we do enough damage, I think. And the reason why I think that is because of the Frigid Coffin, and then mixed with the other ability. But all we need to do is get rid of the Devour. No one else needs to go down. That's my honest opinion here. Is as long as we get rid of the Devour, I can do this fight perfectly fine with no problems. And I think that is indeed the Devour down. And GG. Jeez, what a fight. The randomness of the eating ability is the worst case scenario. And what is that? You got a Crystal Fang. Okay, cool. Huh, well down goes the Devour. Wow, that was a hard fight, honestly. And we get to keep the save crystal here. That's nice. So if I ever want to go for a free heal, I could just come here, because it's safe to come here, because of the enemies being one-shot and everything, because of the fact of the hit-me-nots. But down goes the Devour, and that is a hard fight. And I looked up, just to see what the strategy is on the wiki, and apparently you're supposed to go to this fight a lot later in the game, apparently. Because, yeah, apparently that's a much easier fight, apparently, later in the game. So, I guess I did something that I wasn't supposed to really, really early, because of the fact that it said, well, apparently Leif has an ability that does Ice Rain or something like that. I don't know when he gets it. It's probably via level up through team level up and everything, because we got the Needle ability through level up, so I think that the Ice Rain would definitely be something via the level up as well. But, jeez, yeah, it was hard, because I got lucky and he didn't eat any of my teammates. That was the only reason why we won that fight. Because, I'll be honest, every other time I try to fight it in between the first fight and this final fights, apparently, for some reason, he would always eat my ally either on the third or second turn. And apparently it's a chance for it to happen. I don't know how big of a chance, but every single time he would eat my ally with like 12 HP left, and then get 3 heal, 3 heal, 3 heal, so he gets 9 HP back, and I'm doing no damage to him, because I only had 2 allies. So, thankfully, on the final chance we had here, well, obviously, final chance because it was our final, like, fight with him, because he went down, as we just saw, but with the final fight there, he didn't even eat my ally, and apparently my strategy ended up working by throwing the cannon fodder in the front. I only needed 1 revive there, because I only had 1 magic seed, and then some, was it the glazed honey items for the 5 HP plus 5 TP ability. So, it ended up working for me, thankfully. And thankfully we got him. That was a hard fight, though. Wow. But I'm happy that I beat him, because, I'll be honest, it took me quite a bit, since I had to kind of whittle him down to the point where, as we saw, we got him to 20 HP, and he only had 1 of those little Venus flytrap guys, and you don't even need to focus the Venus flytraps, apparently. Thankfully, you can just focus him, and it one-shots him and his allies if you take out, well, him. Which is definitely nice, because, every other boss fight we fought, we had to get rid of everything. But yeah, thankfully, I ended up focusing on him anyways there, and it ended up saving us. So, that works for me, and I'll definitely take that. But with that being said, we are definitely done with today's episode. 3 boss fights, and, quite a lot of emotions, honestly. But with that being said, thank y'all for watching this episode. In the next episode, we will either we'll probably do a couple of little missions, and then we'll get into Chapter 4 in the same episode. So with that being said, thank y'all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in Chapter 4. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.